Japan's path in the 2026 crisis is heavily influenced by the decisions of the United States and China. Japan's performance in the 2026 crisis will determine Japan's political fate for the next 200 years. In the early part of the war, Japan's policies were completely manipulated by the United States. In the latter part of the war, Japan gained a degree of autonomy in its decisions. The US has 3 response packages that can maintain US political presence and military presence in Northeast Asia. Once the military conflict exceeded the level of the military appeasement package, or in the implementation of the military appeasement package, China and the United States lost their political tacit understanding. Then the first priority of the United States is to quickly escape from China's lethal strike circle. When the US escalates the level of military response in preparation for a large-scale war, the first task of the US is also to move the effective military forces of Japan and South Korea to the Philippine region. Once the US coalition military forces migrated out of the Japanese home islands, Japan naturally gained most of the political decision-making power. That is, Japan gained the opportunity to think independently about its political path. When Japan thought independently, its political decisions were influenced by several factors. 1. The importance of Japan's military power. If Japan's military power was able to influence the outcome of the Sino-American War, then Japan would certainly maintain its alliance with the United States and do its best to defeat China completely. 2. If Japan's military power does not have a very important weight, then Japan's political choices will diverge. 3. If a shift in military power has already occurred, it proves that the United States cannot maintain an effective military presence in Northeast Asia. The likelihood of Japan re-choosing its political path rises sharply. 4. Because of China's huge geopolitical power gap vis-à-vis Japan, Japan is unable to face Chinese pressure on its own. 5. Since Japan has significant historical baggage with China, Japan will have to make significant efforts as it seeks to save itself under Chinese pressure. 6. China has even more opportunities to increase its greater geopolitical leverage in Northeast Asia by exchanging its chips in Europe. Japan's medium-term political forecast. 1. Maintain the status quo. Japan, South Korea, North Korea, Russia, China, and the US, no drastic changes in the geopolitical power of these parties. 2. Slow pressure. China will increase its geopolitical pressure on Japan with continued pressure. 3. Ryukyu independence. 4. Ryukyu independence, plus prolonged unrest and rebellion in Hokkaido. 5. Alliance with China, formation of a new order in Northeast Asia.